Stages of 2023. What the heck? I feel like it was just Q1 a couple of months ago. I think one of the things that everyone that I've been talking to recently that is struggling with is where do I find, well, one, how do I earn money in my business? And you kind of have to look at it backwards. So if you want consistent income in your business, you need to be signing consistent clients. If you want consistent clients, you need to have consistent leads. And if you want to have consistent leads, then you need to be doing consistent marketing. So I think 99% of the time, the biggest problem in any new entrepreneur's business is the lack of leads. That's ultimately what it comes down to. If you're not getting in front of enough people every single month, then you're not having enough people to make offers to, which means you're not going to have enough clients that are going to want to sign and come and work with you. The general rule of thumb is only about 1% of your audience is actually going to buy from you. So when I ask people what you're doing to generate leads, they'll say, well, I'm posting on social media 3 times a week and I'm doing all the things with stories and I'm, on Facebook or I'm in Facebook groups or I'm doing TikTok. This is not a way to generate leads. This is what I call post and pray. And unless you're running paid advertising on social media, which I don't recommend until you're earning at least 12 to 15,000 a month, it's just not safe. You'll burn through your personal savings. It's a huge disaster. Unless you're running paid ads on social media though, social media is a form of internal marketing. And what's happening is when you're posting all this beautiful, incredible, heartfelt, purposeful content, you're getting in front of the same people over and over and over again. And so let's say you have 100 followers. Well, only one of those people will actually really buy from you. And if they already have, then you're just sitting there trying to you're preaching to the choir at this point. And so what we need to do in order to generate new leads every single month is put your external marketing in place. Now, for those of you that are in Soul Business Accelerator or have taken Soul Business Accelerator or know me, you know that my biggest way to triple leads coming into your business is with what I call a signature workshop. This is something that we help you create inside of Soul Business Accelerator, but you're essentially creating an hour and a half or a 2-hour workshop that you are then going to hold 2 to 3 times a month at other places where they're going to be responsible for filling the workshop for you, and then you show up and teach, right? You give them an incredible experience. Maybe there's only 2 to 5 people in front of that workshop. You show up, you give them an incredible, memorable, life-changing, transformational experience. They're having insights, they're having ahas, they're having breakthroughs. You're not just dumping a ton of information on them, and then you're going to invite them into your program. If you hold 3 of these a month and you have, let's just even say 2 people at each one, so that's really just you getting in front of 6 people every single month, I can get you to where your workshop's going to convert at 80%. That means 4 out of those 6 people that you just got in front of every single month are going to now become your clients, right? So if you're signing 4 clients every single month just from that, and that doesn't count if you have more people attending or you're holding more, whatever, that's consistency, that's predictability, that's consistency, that's you getting in front of new leads every single month. I can triple your leads just with a signature workshop alone. The other components that we then help you pull into place are, getting off social media and starting to put your focus on how to get in front of new leads. Getting on podcasts, getting published in the media or other strategies that I teach, getting invited to be a speaker at some kind of speaking engagement. That's another strategy that I teach. The point is, if you want consistent income, you need to have consistent clients. And if you want consistent clients, you need a consistent way of marketing so that you're bringing in new leads every single month, right? Social media, the reason why it's not a lead generator is that it's very hard to grow your social media account because you're in competition with the hundreds of thousands of people that are doing the same thing that you're doing. By removing yourself from that and putting the workshops in place, all of a sudden you're reaching a new audience, you're building credibility, people are going to trust you more because you're actually out there doing something about it. And then let's say at the end of a year, if you've held 2 workshops every single month, that's 24 workshops, which is amazing. Let's say you've gotten yourself on 1 podcast a month, that's 12 podcasts at the end of the year. And let's say you've gotten published in the media once a month, that's 12 media publications a year. Look all of a sudden how your credibility is going to shoot through the roof. and how many people, how many new leads you're in front of every single month. Whereas this person over here who spends the entire year posting on the hamster wheel of social media, they're not going to be any different. Whereas you've just changed the entire game in your business. I hope that this makes sense. Leads are everything. Without leads, without clients, without income, you don't have a business. You have an expensive freaking hobby, and you're not going to be able to sustain your life or support your family or your own life on that. So really making it a goal of yours to take the bull by the horns in 2024. If you want support, we have some spaces left in Soul Business Accelerator for January start. We have a roadmap. It's an actual roadmap. How do I do these things? How do I implement them in my business in a way that's going to work? We do it all with you. So if you would like to book a call, you can send me a private message here. I'll get you on with my team. But let's just really focus on lead generation from an external marketing perspective in 2024. And I promise you, you will end 2024 with a very different business than what you have now.